My sister crashed my wedding, eyes blazing. She screamed, "You stole my life!" She grabbed mud, aimed at my dress, then a letter came with a fake photo. I'm Emma, 32, living in Seattle, and I'm about to marry Liam, my rock. We've been together 6 years, planning our dream wedding forever. Liam's sweet, steady, the kind of guy who'd fight the world for me. My family, though, that's where it gets messy. There's my mom, Karen, dad, David, older brother, Michael, and my younger sister, Sarah. Growing up in Tacoma, I always felt like the odd one out. Sarah, the baby, got every ounce of attention. If she cried, Mom dropped everything. If I needed help, I was told to figure it out. It wasn't subtle. Sarah's always been the golden child. She'd throw tantrums, and Mom would call it spirit. I'd get grounded for less. Michael saw it too, but he moved to Portland years ago, probably to escape. Me? I stayed close, hoping things would balance out. They didn't. Sarah got new clothes. I got hand-me-downs. She failed classes. Mom blamed the teachers. I worked 2 jobs through college at the University of Washington. Nobody noticed. Liam and I booked our wedding venue 3 years ago. The Willow Barn just outside Seattle is perfect. Rustic, with fairy lights, a lake view, and space for 200 guests. It's booked out years in advance. We saved $10,000, waited for an opening, and locked it in for June. I've dreamed of this day since I was a kid. Liam proposed there under the willow tree. It's our place. Last weekend, my parents hosted a family BBQ at their Tacoma house. The whole clan showed up. Aunts, uncles, cousins, even Grandma Ellen. The backyard smelled like grilled burgers and sunscreen. Kids ran around. Music blared. I was happy, sipping lemonade, chatting with Liam. Sarah arrived late as usual, glowing in a sundress. She's 26, always the center of attention. I didn't think much of it. Family gatherings are her stage. Then, halfway through, Sarah stood on a chair. Everyone went quiet. She had news. My heart sank a little. I knew something was coming. She's never been subtle. I braced myself, expecting another spotlight grab. I wasn't wrong, but what she said next, it hit me like a truck. I couldn't believe it. My own sister in front of everyone was about to turn my world upside down. Sarah climbed onto that chair, her sundress fluttering. The backyard went silent. All eyes on her. My stomach twisted. I knew this wasn't just a pregnancy announcement. She smiled, radiant, and said, "I'm pregnant." Cheers erupted. Aunts hugged her. Cousins clapped. Liam squeezed my hand under the table. I forced a smile. She deserved this moment. But then, she kept talking. "I'm getting married before the baby comes." More cheers. My heart raced. Married? She hadn't even mentioned a proposal. Her boyfriend, Jake, stood beside her, grinning awkwardly. Then she turned to me. "Emma, your venue, the Willow Barn. It's perfect. Can I have it?" The words hit like a slap. My venue. Our venue. The one Liam and I waited 3 years for. The one we saved $10,000 to book. I froze. Everyone stared. Mom's eyes widened, expectant. Dad nodded slightly, like it was already decided. Grandma Ellen beamed at Sarah. I felt Liam tense beside me. "Sarah," I said, voice shaky, "that's our wedding venue. June's our date." Her smile didn't waver. "I know, but I'm pregnant. I need it more." "You can wait, right?" My jaw clenched. Need it more? I'd planned every detail. The fairy lights, the lakefront vows. This wasn't just a place. It was our dream. "No," I said louder than I meant. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Sarah's face crumpled. "Emma, come on, it's for my baby." Her voice cracked, perfectly timed. Mom jumped in. "Emma, don't be selfish. She's pregnant." Grandma Ellen chimed in. "You've got time, dear. Let Sarah have this." Selfish? Me? After years of stepping aside for Sarah? I stood, chair scraping the grass. "I love you, Sarah, but no. We've waited too long." Sarah burst into tears. Jake tried to calm her. The aunts whispered. Dad's face hardened. "Emma, you're making a scene," he said. "A scene?" She asked in front of everyone. Liam stood, his hand on my back. "We're not giving up our venue. End of story." His voice was calm but firm. Sarah sobbed louder, running into the house. Mom followed, glaring at me. "You've upset her, Emma. She never asks for anything." Never asks? What a lie. She'd taken everything: my birthdays, my graduation, my peace. The BBQ turned sour. Cousins avoided me. Uncle Tom muttered about family first. I felt like the villain. Liam whispered, "Let's go." We grabbed our things. As we walked to the car, Grandma Ellen called out, "You'll regret this, Emma." Regret? I regretted coming. In the car, Liam held my hand. "You did the right thing." Did I? My phone buzzed. Sarah's name. I ignored it. Then Mom's text, "Your sister's crying. Fix this." Fix this? I wasn't the one who started it. But as we drove back to Seattle, guilt gnawed at me. Was I too harsh? Should I have said yes? Ada for standing my ground? Back in Seattle, my phone wouldn't stop buzzing. Sarah's name flashed again. I let it go to voicemail. Her sobs filled the message. "Emma, how could you? I'm pregnant. I need this. You always get everything." My chest tightened. Always get everything? I'd spent my life in her shadow. Another text from Mom. "Your sister hasn't stopped crying. You broke her heart." Broke her heart? What about mine? I tossed my phone on the couch. Liam sat beside me, his hand on my knee. "They're ganging up on you," he said. He was right, but it didn't stop there. Dad sent 5 texts in a row. "I hope you're happy, Emma. Sarah's a mess. You're tearing this family apart. Just give her the venue." Each word stung. I'd never felt so alone. Then Mom took it further. She called Liam's parents in Portland. I couldn't believe it. She told them Sarah deserved the venue because she was pregnant. My jaw dropped when Liam's dad, Greg, called us. "Your mom's out of line," he said. "We told her to back off. That venue's yours." Liam's mom, Susan, added, "We're proud of you, Emma. Don't let them bully you." Their support felt like a lifeline. Sarah called again that night. I answered, hoping for reason. "Mistake." "You're so selfish," she cried. "I'm family. You should want this for me." Her words echoed Mom's. I snapped. "Sarah, I've given you everything. My birthdays, my graduation, not this." she gasped, then hung up. I stared at the phone, shaking. The next morning, I typed a message. I couldn't hold back. Sarah, I'm done being your doormat. Remember my graduation at UW? You wore that $500 dress mom bought you. You demanded a cake for yourself. You photobombed every picture. I filled out your job applications because you were too stressed. Mom backed you every time. I'm not giving up the Willow Barn. It's my turn. I hit send. My heart pounded. She replied instantly, wow, you really hate me. Then she blocked me. I exhaled, relieved but hollow. Had I gone too far? Liam read the message and nodded. She needed to hear it, but the guilt lingered. Was I the bad guy? Mom's next move was worse. She texted, I told Aunt Laura you're being cruel. Laura, my only ally, called me right away. Emma, your mom's spinning lies. I'm on your side. Her voice was warm, steady. I broke down, telling her everything. She listened, then said, you're not wrong. Sarah's spoiled, and your parents enable her. I asked Laura to replace Sarah in the bridal party. She agreed instantly. Sarah's drama didn't stop. She unblocked me to forward an email from the Willow Barns planner. Dear Emma, your mother says you're rebooking the venue for Sarah. Please confirm new contract details. My blood boiled. Mom had lied to the planner? I called immediately. The planner apologized. No changes without your signature, she assured me. I felt violated. My own mother tried to steal my wedding. Liam and I made a decision. Sarah was out of the bridal party. Laura was in. We weren't sure about inviting mom and dad anymore. Their favoritism was blatant. I cried that night, not for Sarah, but for the family I thought I had. Liam held me. We'll get through this, he promised. But as my phone lit up with another text from dad, I wondered. Ita for cutting them out? The fallout hit hard. Sarah took to Facebook, posting vague, passive-aggressive rants. Some people care only about themselves, even when family begs. Her friends ate it up. My inbox flooded with messages. You're heartless, Emma. How could you do this to your pregnant sister? I blocked them all, but each one stung. Sarah wasn't just crying to mom now. She was rallying an army. Mom and dad doubled down. Dad's texts turned nasty. You're no daughter of mine if you keep this up, mom called, sobbing. Sarah's depressed because of you. Depressed? She was thriving on the drama. I ignored them, but the weight of their words lingered. Was I tearing the family apart? Liam saw me spiraling. They're manipulating you, he said. I nodded, but doubt crept in. Then Sarah's best friend Chloe crossed a line. I woke up to eggs splattered on my car. My neighbor, Mrs. Jenkins, saw it all. She's a nosy old lady, but her heart's gold. It was that Chloe girl, she told me, handing over security footage. I called the police. They filed a report. Chloe texted an apology later, claiming Sarah made her do it. I blocked her too. This wasn't just drama anymore. It was harassment. The worst came when Sarah tried to steal the Willow Barn again. She forwarded another email from the planner. Dear Emma, your mother confirmed you're transferring the venue to Sarah. Please visit to sign the new contract. My heart stopped. Mom lied again? I called the planner, furious. No one's touching my contract, I said. She apologized, confused. Your mom sounded so sure. Sure? She was scheming. The planner promised no changes without me present. I hung up, shaking. I needed backup. I called my brother Michael in Portland. He answered, voice calm. What's mom done now? I told him everything. The BBQ, Sarah's tantrum, mom's lies. He sighed. I left Tacoma because of this crap. They've always picked Sarah. His words hit deep. Michael wasn't just distant. He'd escaped. They tried to guilt me into giving Sarah my old car once, he said. I said no and moved. We strategized. Michael suggested hiring security for the wedding. Sarah might show up, he warned. I agreed. The Willow Barn offered guards at a discount after hearing about mom's stunt. I felt safer, but betrayed. My own family was plotting against me. Michael promised to fly in for the wedding. I'll walk you down the aisle if dad won't, he said. Tears welled up. At least someone had my back. Sarah's social media posts grew worse. My sister's ruining my life, she wrote, tagging me. Her friends piled on. You're a monster, Emma. I deleted my accounts. I couldn't take it. Liam held me as I cried. They don't deserve you, he said, but it hurt. I'd spent years trying to please them. Now I was the villain? Aunt Laura called, furious. Your mom told everyone you offered Sarah the venue, then backed out. Another lie. Laura spread the truth to our cousins, but the damage was done. Half the family thought I was cruel. I sat on my couch, staring at wedding invites. Should I even invite mom and dad? Liam squeezed my hand. Your call, Emma. I didn't know. Aida, for wanting to cut them off. The wedding day arrived. June sunlight sparkled on the Willow Barns lake. I woke up calm, my heart full. Liam was my forever, and today was ours. My maid of honor, Jessica, helped me into my dress. Ivory lace, soft as a dream. I felt like a queen. Michael arrived from Portland, hugging me tight. You're stunning, sis. His support meant everything. Mom and dad weren't invited. It hurt, but I couldn't risk their drama. We took photos outside, laughing with friends. Fairy lights twinkled in the trees. The air smelled of roses and fresh grass. Then, a screech of tires. My stomach dropped. Sarah's red Honda pulled into the lot. Jessica gasped. What's she doing here? I froze, my veil fluttering in the breeze. Sarah stepped out, eyes wild, dress crumpled. She looked unhinged. Emma! She screamed, storming toward me. Guests turned, shocked. You filthy bitch! You ruined my life! Her words cut deep. Ruined her life? Jake left her weeks ago, and I wasn't to blame. She pointed, tears streaming. You took everything! I stood rooted, heart racing. The security guard we'd hired was nowhere in sight. My friends formed a wall around me. Sarah bent down, grabbing a handful of mud. The sprinklers had left the ground soggy. She reared back to throw it. My dress. My day. I couldn't move. Jessica sprinted forward, fearless. She shoved Sarah hard. Sarah stumbled, falling butt first into a flower bed. Petals scattered. Guests gasped. Sarah shrieked, flailing in the dirt. I almost pitied her. her. Almost. The security guard finally appeared, sprinting across the lawn. "Ma'am, you need to leave." He grabbed Sarah's arm, pulling her up. She fought, screaming obscenities. "She's a monster. She destroyed me." Her voice cracked, raw. The guard led her to her car. She spat at me as she passed. I stood still, trembling. Jessica hugged me. "You okay?" I nodded, but I wasn't. I called my lawyer the next day. Enough was enough. I filed for a restraining order against Sarah. Her stunt at the wedding was the final straw. The judge approved it quickly, citing her harassment and the egging incident. I felt lighter, but sad. She was my sister. How did it come to this? The ceremony went on. Michael walked me down the aisle, his arm steady. Liam waited at the altar, eyes shining. I forgot Sarah. I forgot Mom and Dad. It was just us. We said our vows, voices breaking. "I'll choose you every day," Liam whispered. I cried. Happy tears. The crowd cheered. Aunt Laura wiped her eyes in the front row. The reception was magic. Liam and his groomsmen surprised everyone with a choreographed dance to Taylor Swift's Love Story. Guests roared, clapping along. Michael's speech had us in stitches, poking fun at Liam's terrible first date outfit. We cut the cake, a 3-tiered vanilla dream Liam baked himself. I missed my parents, but the love in that room filled the gap. As we danced under the stars, I felt free. Sarah's chaos couldn't touch me anymore. Michael toasted us, calling me the strongest person I know. I believed it. The night ended with fireworks over the lake. Liam kissed me, and the world faded away. This was worth fighting for. But as we left for our honeymoon, one thought lingered. Had I been too harsh? Should I have tried harder with Sarah? With Mom and Dad? I pushed it aside, but it nagged. Aida for shutting them out on my day? Our honeymoon in Hawaii was bliss. Sunsets, sandy beaches, Liam's laugh. I let go of the chaos. Back in Seattle, reality hit. Sarah's restraining order was in place, but the pain lingered. I missed the sister I used to know. I missed Mom and Dad too, but their silence spoke volumes. They chose her. Again. I needed a fresh start. Liam and I talked it over. Seattle was home, but it felt tainted. Too many memories. Too close to Tacoma. I applied for jobs out of state. A university in Denver offered me a teaching position. Good pay, new city, new life. We packed our apartment, said goodbye to friends. Jessica threw us a tearful going-away party. "You're gonna kill it," she said, hugging me tight. I hope she was right. In Denver, we settled into a cozy house near the mountains. The air was crisp, the skies wide. I felt lighter. Then, a surprise. I was pregnant. A classic honeymoon baby. Liam whooped when I told him, spinning me around. We laughed, planned, dreamed. I vowed to be the parent I never had. No favorites, no guilt trips, just love. Word about my family trickled in. Aunt Laura called with updates. Sarah moved back in with Mom and Dad. She wasn't working, just posting online about how I ruined her life. She claimed I drove Jake away, even tried to dox her. Lies. Laura said Mom and Dad looked exhausted. Sarah demanded constant attention, throwing tantrums when they didn't obey. Their parenting had caught up. I felt a pang of pity, but no regret. Grandma Ellen reached out too. She showed up at our old Seattle place before we moved, begging to talk. I let her in. She apologized, sort of. "I just wanted Sarah happy," she said. "But I see now. You were right to stand up. It wasn't enough, but it was something." We hugged, but things aren't the same. Maybe they never will be. Michael visited us in Denver. He's thriving in Portland, free from our parents' grip. We talked about the past, the favoritism, the hurt. "You did what I couldn't," he said. "You broke the cycle." His words healed something in me. I wasn't the villain. I was surviving. Mom and Dad never called. Not once. Laura said they're too stubborn to admit they were wrong. They're drowning in Sarah's drama now. I wonder if they miss me. I miss them, but not enough to go back. I've built something better. Liam, our baby, our home. This is my family now. Looking back, I see it clearly. Sarah's outburst at the BBQ, Mom's lies, Dad's guilt trips, they showed who they were. I fought for the Willow Barn because it was mine. My dream, my boundary. Cutting them out hurt, but it saved me. I'm not perfect. I've doubted myself. Did I overreact? Could I have compromised? But every time I think of Sarah's mud-stained hands, Mom's scheming, I know I chose right. So, Reddit, Aida, was I wrong to keep my venue, to block my family, to walk away? I want to hear your thoughts, because sometimes I still wonder if I could have done things differently. But deep down, I'm proud. I stood my ground. I chose me, and I'd do it again.